President Donald Trump has authorized the deployment of 300 Illinois National Guard members to protect federal personnel and property amid what the White House described as violent riots and lawlessness. White House spokeswoman Abigail Jackson said the decision came after local leaders, including Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, allegedly failed to control unrest. President Trump will not turn a blind eye to the lawlessness plaguing American cities, she stated. Governor Pritzker condemned the federal move, accusing Washington of attempting to escalate tensions rather than address public safety. He said the Department of War issued him an ultimatum on October 4 to either mobilize the state National Guard himself or allow the administration to deploy them directly. Calling the demand outrageous and un-American, Pritzker argued that the deployment was politically motivated. They will pull hard-working Americans out of their regular jobs and away from their families, all to participate in a manufactured performance, not a serious effort to protect public safety, he said. The announcement follows weeks of protests in Broadview, near Chicago, focused on federal immigration enforcement activities. Tensions escalated on October 4 when Department of Homeland Security, DHS, officers were attacked during a patrol. According to DHS, officers were rammed by vehicles and boxed in by 10 cars, prompting them to fire at an armed driver. No law enforcement officers were seriously injured. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem confirmed the attack and announced the deployment of special operations units to stabilize the situation, urging the public to support law enforcement. This incident is the latest flashpoint in a broader conflict between federal authorities and Illinois officials over Operation Midway Blitz, a federal immigration enforcement campaign launched on September 8. DHS reports that more than 800 individuals with criminal records, including sexual offenses and gang affiliations, have been arrested under the initiative. However, Pritzker has labeled the operation unconstitutional, accusing federal agents of using tear gas, rubber bullets, pepper spray, and flashbangs against peaceful protesters. Federal officials, meanwhile, have criticized Democratic leaders for demonizing immigration enforcement. DHS Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin urged Pritzker to tone down rhetoric about ICE, blaming local political statements for inflaming tensions around the Broadview ICE processing center. The Department of War confirmed it received DHS's request to deploy troops to Illinois and said decisions would follow established procedures. Pritzker maintains that there is no need for military troops on the ground, and pledged not to mobilize the National Guard to further Trump's acts of aggression against our people, insisting that local law enforcement can ensure both public safety and the right to protest.